It's not fair. I want Starfield to be a PS5 exclusive. It's not fair. I'm mad. Starfield has been the talk of the town ever since Xbox Game Showcase. People are really impressed with Starfield. Of course, some people will try to say the game looks mid, or the game looks like crap, or the game is underwhelming. Hell, we're even hearing people say this is not Xbox game. So, Starfield. It's so funny because there's been a tweet that my boy Sean786 did in 2021 that for some reason has been making the rounds here in 2023. Sean posted this concoction of PlayStation fanboys saying Starfield will be on the PS5. Now, isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? Because the homie Sean had receipts. But let me tell you guys something. I also have receipts from PlayStation fanboys saying Starfield will be on the PS5. Now, they want Starfield. If you guys can remember back in 2020 when the ZeniMax acquisition was first announced, there were so many tweets of people saying, you know what, let's get to some of these damn receipts. The Crow of Yahama, or whatever the hell that is, says, hilarious because I know for a fact it's a timed exclusive and they're under NDA, and when that NDA breaks, fanboys will use the this didn't age well meme. I know how these situations played out. I've predicted many things in the past, like the fall of Cyberpunk 2077. Bro, this guy can't be serious. He said he knows for a fact Starfield is a timed exclusive. Boy, if you don't shut your stupid ass up. Now this did not age well. I grabbed the screenshot as soon as he said it, and it has definitely aged well for me. Good old Foxy UK said, Starfield, Bethesda Xbox Studios, is 100% releasing on PS5. PlayStation started out as lead platform for console versions. Too much work invested to simply abandon. Are you sure about that, Foxy UK? Well, you're filled with misinformation, so this is nothing new for you. PS5 only says, Starfield may still come to PlayStation, says Metro. Starfield is like Skyrim, but in space. May still come to PS5. Well, you know, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt because at least they said it may still come to the PS5. But this goes back to what I was saying. These guys wanted Starfield. Any of these PlayStation fanboys that's trying to downplay Starfield, they are full of shit. PS5 Advantage. Oh, this guy is a royal piece of shit. He says, Bethesda ain't joining Xbox Game Studios. So expensive AAAs will be on PS5. Oh, man. If you look at the date, September 24th, 2020, this was 2 days after the Xbox ZeniMax acquisition was announced. This tweet is filled with salt. He was salty as hell because he knew what was about to happen and he was living in denial. Bethesda ain't joining Xbox Game Studios. Look at yourself now, sir. Wapzilla says, I'm pretty sure it'll be on PS5. Way too long into the dev cycle before the acquisition. It was announced as a multi-plat years ago. And if it's any good, its budget is too massive to hope to recoup anything on a new IP that will be day and date in game ass. Oh, look at that. He's throwing shots at Gamepass. These people don't really understand how things work, do they? There were so many receipts of PlayStation fanboys said Xbox can't afford to keep this game on Xbox only. It has to be on the PlayStation 5. Wow. Isn't it funny how things work? Good old Colin Moriarty said, just to categorically declare for prosperity, Starfield, The Elder Scrolls 6, and Fallout 5 will all be on PlayStation 5 at the same time they come to other platforms. Mark it. Wow, he seemed pretty sure about this. He said mark it. These PlayStation fanboys are so arrogant. They felt that Xbox couldn't afford to not have these Bethesda games on PlayStation. And in 2023, this is hilarious because Xbox is showing these guys that they're meaning business and they don't give a damn about what the PlayStation fanboys think Xbox should do. Raymond Tracking says, when Starfield goes to PS5, remember this Plank's tweet. He was responding to Cody Eastwood talking shit to Nicola about Starfield being on PS5. Yeah, we remember your tweet, Raymond. How about that? Mooch, I can't believe I used to be a fan of this guy. He says, I get your point, but a lot of that is just going back and forth on Twitter. It's all good. And if I had to guess, I'd say Starfield would be on PlayStation 5 too. Main reason is the game was already in development and the PS5 version was already in the works. You would be wrong, sir. Xbox just said, hey yo, Bethesda, you know that PS5 version? Yeah, kill that shit. Cancel it. Roberto Serrano says, with all due respect to Jeff Grubb and Z Huge, I remain of my opinion. Starfield will be available at launch on Gamepass as an Xbox exclusive and 1 year later on PlayStation. The same goes for Elder Scrolls 6. There's a theme going on here, guys. These PlayStation fanboys are so arrogant, they feel that no matter what, Xbox can't afford to leave Starfield as an Xbox exclusive. This guy says it was going to be a timed exclusive. Then it would go to PlayStation 5 a year later. Wow. Andrew Wilkins, who was the biggest piece of shit I've ever seen, he says, Xbox still has no games. You set yourself up to look like a clown again, because the PS5 version of Starfield is still being developed as of now. PlayStation fans know more about Xbox than the non-gaming Xbox community does.
You motherfucker.
Now, this Andrew Wilkins guy, let me tell you, this guy, he's a black guy. He would call any black Xbox YouTuber an Uncle Tom. He will, this guy is the biggest piece of trash there is. Do you understand what I'm saying? So it gives me great pleasure to have this receipt of him saying we look like clowns because Starfield will be on the PlayStation 5. No, Andrew Wilkins, you're a clown. And that's a fact. Good old J-Dub said, I'll be buying Starfield and Elder Scrolls on PlayStation 5. That's it. That's the tweet.
Tough break, nigga.
You know, J-Dub is a funny guy, man. He has so many L's from things he said in the past. And he talks so much shit that people love to call him out and expose him for things he said in the past. He was pretty sure Elder Scrolls and Starfield would be on the PS5. Wow. PlayStation Slave says, all the shit will be trash box exclusive, while we'll get Starfield and Elder Scrolls 6. Well, at least he realizes that Starfield is going to be a great game. But he's still wrong. If this guy calls himself PlayStation Slave, what the hell is going on with these dummies? Micah Gonzalez said, Bethesda is still going to put their games on PlayStation no matter what. Doom, Wolfenstein, and Quake are too big on multi-platform to make those franchises Xbox exclusive. This is another pony that's wrong. These guys really think Xbox couldn't afford to do this. These guys really think Xbox can't afford to put their games only on Xbox. These guys are stupid. And look at here, another dumbass. Microsoft can't afford to buy any more studios. Xbox has a budget and Phil spent it all on Bethesda. Going to be real quiet for the next 3 years. Oh my God. Now this guy is a loser. Failed pyromancer. Just imagine saying Microsoft can't afford to do anything. He said going to be real quiet the next 3 years. And of course, in 2022, they announced they're going to buy Activision Blizzard for $70 billion. Just imagine saying Xbox can't afford. These PlayStation fanboys are delusional. Oh, I'm so glad I saved these screenshots. The Particle says, there's nothing to hate on. This is a boss move. Make no mistakes, Xbox. Elder Scrolls 6 and Starfield are still coming to the PlayStation 5. Man, these guys really wanted Starfield, didn't they? They really wanted Starfield. But you know, after this Starfield Direct, I get it, man. The game looks incredible. And Starfield is nothing like that is on PlayStation. And us Xbox and PC guys, we have it exclusively. And these guys are down bad. Randall Thor said, my friend Nick, the only place you will be able to play Starfield is on Xbox and PC. Now, Randall Thor was obviously responding to somebody that thought Starfield will remain a multi-plat. So he was just telling the guy, no, it's going to be on Xbox and PC. Now, this Pony Will, he gave himself a self-inflicted L. He didn't have to butt into this conversation. He butted in and responded to Rand, and he said, and PS5. And you're an idiot, sir. Just mind your damn business. You just gave yourself an L for no reason at all. You just could have sat back and not commented. Now, I'm not sure where I got this from, but it's some publication, some website. They said, relax. Bethesda buyout won't ruin the fun for PlayStation 5. Microsoft has purchased Bethesda in a massive $7.5 billion buyout. But don't worry, its games are still coming to PlayStation 5. How irresponsible of a website to put some shit like this. They're giving their readers false information. Dumbasses. Now, these last 3 tweets, these last 3 screenshots is from PlayStation 5 Advantage. This guy constantly gives himself L's. Now, the first one, he's responding to me. I said, I could be wrong, but does this sound like someone about to put their big first-party games, titles on PlayStation? And PS5 Advantage says, they're all coming to PlayStation 5. He also said, Starfield will be on PlayStation 5. Not feasible to sell on 2 million Xbox Series X's only. And the last tweet from him, he says, Bethesda ain't joining Xbox Game Studios. So expensive AAAs will be on PlayStation 5. Now, the moral to all of these screenshots is, no matter what, these PlayStation fanboys were so arrogant that they felt Xbox couldn't afford to put Bethesda games only on Xbox. They couldn't afford to keep those games exclusive. They had to put games like Starfield on the PlayStation because, like I said several times, Microsoft can't afford it. Imagine thinking Microsoft can't afford to do anything. These PlayStation fanboys are foolish, and we must call them out. For the dumb shit they've said over the years, we must call them out. And this is glorious. Look guys, it's time for me to get up out of here, but if you like this video, please hit the like button. If you happen to stumble across my channel, you think I'm decent enough, why don't you go ahead and subscribe? And if you subscribe, please hit that notification bell to know when my black ass is doing some new content, baby. Alright everybody, peace and love. Peace and love. Shit. Damn, man.